Hello there, everybody, and welcome back once again to Goonies World. I am Ryan, also known as Meanie, and joining me in this episode is the eponymously named Goonie, also known as Colin.
Hello.
As well as Johnny Farrow, also known as Sean.
Yes, and I'm not eponymous. This is not Johnny Farrow's world. This is Goonies' world.
That is correct.
Yeah. Just so everyone knows, we picked that name. Goonie didn't even pick that name. I think I picked it.
No, I think Goonie probably, if I remember correctly, was like, guys, no, don't.
Yeah. He had a different name he liked better. Do you remember what it was?
No, because, it was like Sons of Gonin, which is another whole story that we don't need to get into.
But instead we called it Goonies World so that everyone who's trying to find us either finds websites about the film The Goonies or hockey. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully there aren't too terribly many people. Actually, hopefully there are too terribly many people looking for us, but I suspect there may not be.
If you're looking for us, you found us.
You have found us. And we have found our way into the Asylum.
Yes.
I don't know if we need to do a brief recap. I doubt it, but I will just say, you have been sent to the Asylum by one Mr. Oldenholler to retrieve some kind of artifact which may or may not, is rumored in any case, to have some sort of icky powers related to some unspeakable god of chaos.
Yeah, we got a magic box to keep it in to suppress its power for a limited time until we can get it back to
supposedly magic box. And
yes.
Could just be a wooden box. But and you were led to the Asylum by an associate of Mr. Oldenholler, and as I recall, had just opened a door leading to a steep flight of stairs.
Great.
Going down into the dungeon we go.
Let us go, then.
Yes, we will go down. Sasha likes to go down.
Who will go
me
first?
too, man. Let me lead the way, okay? No,
okay.
Actually, you are short, stocky. Maybe
yes, you will look over my head.
Yes,
while I go down. Yes, I will go down. You look at back of my head.
And does somebody have a lantern or something, torch, something of that nature?
I don't believe that was included in my trappings.
Sasha will check backpack very quick. No, this happens every time we go into a dungeon. Any game we ever play in, nobody ever has. Unless, of course, we used a random character generator, and it gave us all of our stuff randomly. So,
then before he leaves you, the guide who brought you here hands you a lantern and disappears into the darkness.
Yeah, he probably shakes his head at us like,
amateurs.
Yep. All right. Yes, good. Let us light the lantern and go into darkness.
So you, Sasha, followed by Diego, head down the stairs, and leads to this fairly narrow little passage, which ends in another door, which is also closed, and there is a sign, sort of pinned onto the door, which reads, "Observe the laws of the Asylum. Knock and wait."
Sasha will knock 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
Well, you knock, and
now we wait.
Nothing seems to be happening immediately.
Sasha will knock again 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3.
Or as Didi Ramon would say, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, you think you can hear kind of a muffled thumping sound, which could possibly be footsteps, but it recedes, and the door. Nobody answers the door or opens it or anything.
Open up right now, this instant, right now, please. Open up. I demand it.
I say, sweet Hannah. Sweet Hannah. That is Schatzenheimer password.
Sweet, sexy Hannah.
Sweet, beautiful Hannah. Open yourself to us.
Beautiful body.
The door opens and there's beautiful. No.
Hannah.
Yeah. Hi, guys. I didn't know you were coming. But the door just stays closed. Do you think you hear maybe some like faint scratching sounds? But
something is going on the other side of that door, I believe.
Perhaps
something out of the ordinary.
Perhaps we try door, see if locked.
Okay.
Well, I believe Sasha was in front, so is Sasha gonna try the...
Yes, Sasha will try doorknob, see if locked.
And which way would you like to turn it?
Well, I pretty much have to say clockwise as normal. Seeing as I have never read this adventure before.
Yes. Going into this, I was well aware that you had certainly never run this yourself.
Sasha will open clockwise like normal door. Why would he not?
Well, of course, as you know, but Sasha does not. Turning the handle clockwise springs a trap, which is actually a trap door, which sends Sasha tumbling into a pit 12 feet deep and dealing
oh my God.
4 points of damage.
Okay. Can we assume this is torso or leg hit?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Good, then Sasha soak. Oh! But his pride is not soak. His, I'm able to soak most of that, but, oh no.
Sorry.
Here, Sasha has no rope to climb up.
This is awkward.
Lower arm down, I will reach up and climb back up.
Well, I don't know. You look very heavy, but I will try.
He's all upper body.
You better not dislocate my arm.
No.
Well, and the pit is not very large. You could kind of shimmy a bit, up to and grab.
Okay, good.
Get up onto Diego's arm and worth noting. I mean, the door was not locked. Turning the handle did indeed open it, in addition to springing the trap. So once you get up, you are able to proceed fairly quickly into a good-sized room. And of course, you've got one source of light here, so you've got shadows flickering all over the place. Of course, the room is otherwise unlit. But in the middle of this room, you see a table that has been turned over, and you see a couple large wooden lockers against the north wall, which have been clearly, forcibly opened. The doors have been, thrown aside, and their contents have just been scattered all around the room. And just to the left of the door you have just entered, you see a metal lever sticking out of the wall, out of a little slot in the wall.
Probably a reset trap door.
Oh, yes. I think there's been some kind of struggle here.
Yes. Perhaps Oldenhaller not only one looking for gem. Perhaps Schatzenheimer's never delivered gem because someone else come here look for it.
Yes. That could
Make
be.
quick look around room for scattered crowns. Maybe buy dinner or breakfast later.
You do not see any crowns or, in fact, anything of value. It appears that whoever did this ransacking, was pretty careful to take anything of any value with them when they left.
Yes, professional job.
Do we see any bodies? Like the should be a password taker seems to be missing.
Yeah, you don't. The light of this lantern doesn't extend particularly far, but in the radius of the light, that you can see, you do not see any bodies or anything. You do see a passageway leading off to the east.
Okay.
Yes. East is direction we go.
Yep.
So you travel east into a room that is larger than the one you just left. And you see down kind of at the far end to your south, there are actually a couple torches left burning in sconces on the wall. And you can see the ones closer to you have all been burned out. They're brackets like in intervals of a few feet all the way down the length of the wall. But so yeah, the floor is just completely covered in broken furniture, turned over chairs and tables, and there are like bodies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 bodies splayed out amongst the broken furniture, and the entire room is splattered with blood. I mean, clearly there was a big fight there, and the blood is now in a state of starting to be dried, but congealed and sticky and everything.
They've been massacred.
Bloodbath.
But you see a doorway to the south where the door has been broken open, as well as another passageway to the east.
And the door's broken like someone broke it from the other side, like they were breaking into this room from further east.
That just seems likely, yes.
It's
hard to tell with all the debris and everything, furniture and everything, but that does seem likely, yes.
Is there anything distinctive about the corpses at all?
Well, 4 of them have... they each have a small card that has been dropped on them.
Joker.
Yes, the Joker did this. Let's see.
I do have reading and writing, so
yes, you read
words on it.
I do not read Reichspiel. What does words say?
The words, the card says, "Congratulations, you have just met the Valantina anti-personnel crew."
No, Valantina. Oldenhaller say Valantina is other gang, Tilean immigrants.
Oh, Tileans.
We have stumbled onto gang war.
Yes, I see. Well, maybe that will make our job a little easier, actually. Maybe they'll take each other out, and we will only have to face one of these gangs, maybe. We'll see.
Maybe. But I presume it would be a waste of time to look for Gem here. Be careful not to slip on blood, even though it is congealing. Yeah,
so are these bodies just strewn about like, have they... are they, like, piled up, or are they just everywhere?
No, they're actually kind of strewn about. The four with cards that you, which all read the same, by the way. There are two kind of near the corridor and two closer to the southern exit, and then the two that are kind of more in the middle appear to be likely to be Valentina's, as they did not have the cards on them.
Well, I think we better check to see if they have any crowns, since we are so poor.
Yes, good to check, but perhaps these thieves very thorough, not leaving money laying around, but we will look for scattered coin.
And as before, it seems that these bodies have been stripped of everything, anything of value. They don't have any weapons, they don't have any armor, they don't have any coins.
Damn them. Well, we must go through eastern door that is broken. Do you say there's just the one exit from here?
No, there's the one to the south, which looks as which you suspected may have been busted in this way, and then there's a sort of a hallway east.
Let us check eastern hallway first, then we will go south. If Valentina's came in, they might come in through south door, and
they might have gone east.
Maybe. Let's look in eastern passage.
Well, you follow the eastern passage to another broken down door that looks as though it has likely been broken inward toward the room. And as you enter the room, you note that it is carpeted and fairly well appointed. There's a really large bookcase along one wall, but the books have all been sort of, knocked to the floor and scattered around. There had been like paintings and wall hangings on the walls, but they've all been torn down and rest on the floor among most of the books. And there's a desk on the northern wall, and its drawers have been all pulled out and turned over and dumped on the floor.
It looks like they have left no stone unturned.
And
no.
There is additionally the body of a guy looks, maybe 40, in fairly expensive, nice-looking clothes. But you see that that he's got 3 nasty, open, oozing sores on his face, and his left arm appears to be missing.
Now this is different.
Is his arm cut off, or freshly cut off, or is this some past injury? Let's look at the wound. Let's look at arm more closely.
See if the wound is clean cut, or has it been gnawed off?
He is.
You get down and begin examining the body. Are you both doing this?
Yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. It appears that this is an old injury, perhaps.
Okay, that is better. I don't want to think there's something else going on here, like a monster that eats arms.
No, but weeping sores on face are not pleasant. Remember this gem we're looking for supposedly was worn on ring of finger of Nurgle.
Oh yes.
Perhaps this man fell prey to his pestilence. Maybe we should not have examined him so closely.
Yes, I'm going to back away.
Yeah, I'd like to search the room in more detail, like search with a capital S, which I have a big fat 31% chance to do. So I would like to take a few minutes and, go through the desk and the other bits of furniture in the room and see if there's anything that we might have missed or that isn't immediately obvious.
All right, well, make that roll.
No, I got a 91. No, we have seen everything there is to see here. I am quite confident.
Yes, you are quite confident that anything of value, as with the other locations you have visited so far, everything of value has been stripped away. And, of course, I just had to make a roll as well. But it was not a bad one, fortunately.
Is Diego skilled at search?
Let me see. Search. I don't think I have search, nope.
All right. I honestly don't remember if there's anything to find here or not. But we did not find it. What's the rule in Warhammer for non-skilled? Is it minus 20 or is it half? Or I can't remember, actually. It's been so long since I played it. Like half of the associated stat. Or,
for second edition,
yeah,
I think it was half.
Yeah.
Was it,
you got half.
Yeah, I think it was half.
You got half your intelligence. Try to do it at half your intelligence, Danny.
Okay. Yeah, my intelligence is 38, and wait, yeah, and I rolled a 13.
Ooh.
So barely. Well, yeah, that'd be. Yeah, I got it.
Now we will know if there's not anything to find or not. Maybe.
And now you do, in fact, know that there is nothing of value in this room.
Well, good to know before move on. But this poor bastard, I believe, had Gem, because look at his face.
Yes, but I wonder who this man was. I wonder if he was the leader, if he had this ring, because the counselor said that this ring was in the possession of the leader of the
Schatzenheimers.
Yes. Schatzenheimer gang.
And his age and clothes, yes, I agree. He seemed like leader.
Yeah, between the expensive clothing and sort of upscale furnishings of the room, it does seem likely that this guy was either the leader or someone very high up, in the Schatzenheimers.
Yes.
No.
Well, I suppose they must have found it, I'm assuming.
Yes, unfortunately our job is now more difficult. Now we must go take from them.
Yes.
2 versus many. Very heroic.
Yes, it is a challenge, but that is why I'm here.
And there's no other exits out of this room, right?
Correct. Just back out to the hallway with the corpses.
Yes, let's go out to Corpse Hallway and explore southern doorway.
So you go back through the corpse hallway and through the busted down door, through another short corridor, into another unlit room and another scene of wanton death and destruction. The southern wall directly in front of you as you enter the room is used to be bunks, but is now just detritus with blood-stained sheets all over the place, and in the sort of northeast corner of the room there's a pile of corpses, just kind of heaped up, tossed together apparently, and all 4 of them have one of these calling cards left atop them, like the 4 in the hallway.
They have slaughtered everyone, it looks like.
Good to collect a few of these cards. That way, if we ever need to murder someone, we leave one of these cards. Implicates Valentina's.
Ah, yes, very good idea.
Yes. Sasha, take 2.
Very good. And so, obviously, other than going back to the corpse hallway north, there is additionally a passageway leading to the east.
No.
And you can see, even in a small radius of your light, that the little passageway ends in a door, which is actually closed.
No, I will assume that these people, very thorough, perhaps take everything of value, but we'll make quick search to make double sure. We'll look around room with big 31% chance. Hey! No, God damn it. I got a 33.
Oh, damn.
I didn't get it.
I am 2% off. I see nothing.
Once again, it seems that everything of value has been stripped away.
These people are very thorough. And I think they must have really caught this gang off guard or something. They just very efficiently slaughtered everyone.
Yes, or else Tileans must be superb fighters. Hopefully not better fighter than a stallion.
Don't you even say such things.
No, certainly not better fighter than Kislevite. But,
No, you don't have to worry. The Tileans are just all show. They are not very good swords fighters.
and we must assume they cut these Schatzenheimers by surprise.
Yes, I think so.
Well, nothing left to do but to go to southern door.
East, but yes.
Yes, east. I do not have absolute direction underground. I'm not dwarf. Get very confused. Cannot detect slope.
It's so unfortunate to not be able to detect a slope. You always got to know whether you're going up or you're going down. You just anyway. So you proceed to the closed door. You want to knock? You would just
now you must you must learn from your past mistakes, and perhaps check it for traps or turn the handle the other direction.
Yes, yes. Now, we only know password for Schatzenheimer gang, who all appear to be dead. We know no more passwords. If there was chance to learn such password, we missed. So we must. I agree. You should open door. Try turn counter.
I don't think we agreed to that, but I will open it.
Turn counterclockwise this time.
Yes. I will open the door the wrong way that you normally don't open the door, just because we don't want to make the same mistakes and fall into a pit. I'm going to stand with my legs spread wide apart so that if there is a trapdoor or something that opens up, I won't fall into it, hopefully.
all right. Well, Diego takes.
I can do the splits. I can do the splits very wide, so that's what he's doing.
Yes, Asylum Diestros are known for their
They're
flexibility.
very flexible. Yeah.
So you, Diego takes a very peculiar-looking stance as he attempts to open the door. And you said you were turning it counterclockwise.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it does not seem to be locked and or trapped, as far as you can tell. Either that, or you got the trap right, and the door opens into a rectangular room, which also has sort of torch sconces lining the walls, but all the torches have been burned out. And looking around in the flickering lamplight, you see that this was apparently some kind of storage area. There's a bunch of sacks of grain, some large chests, some barrels which have three barrels, two of which have been smashed and one is laying on its side empty. The sacks of grain have been slashed and emptied onto the floor, and the chests have been opened and emptied. And there are also, as before, three corpses that appear to be Schatzenheimers amongst the rest of the debris. What? Give me your intelligence scores, guys.
Mine is 31.
38.
Ooh. Well, Sasha rolled a 7 on a little test I made, not so secret.
I keep forgetting though. I don't know if that would matter, but I do have the sixth sense.
What does that mechanically do? I forgot.
I
what
think
you just did, and you roll in secret.
Yeah, you roll like willpower or something. I always write down like little notes to remember, but then I don't remember what my little notes mean. So
yeah, I've been known to do the same thing.
So honestly, I could be wrong, but I think it stipulates that you do exactly what you just did, which is roll in secret if there is something for him to notice.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Regardless, Diego rolled a 61, but Sasha rolled a 7. And Sasha, therefore, notices one of these corpses is moving around a little bit. And
Hey.
Sasha actually has the light, and it looks like one of these corpses is kind of rolling over and has a crossbow that he's going to attempt to shoot at you with.
Wait, no, don't shoot. Are not Valentina's. Don't shoot.
Well, I don't think he believes you, so we're gonna have to roll initiative.
I rolled a 42 for initiative.
I thought it was like
I forgot how to roll initiative.
You roll a d10 and add it to your agility.
agility,
Oh.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay. 46.
So, 46, and what did Sasha have?
42.
42. All right. Well, this corpse only got a 36, so Diego will have the opportunity to go first. And now, I assume Sasha, having noticed that, probably pointed out what was happening.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't kill him. Go kick a crossbow out of hand. Question.
Yeah, I was going to kill him, but yeah, if you say that, I will do that. I will attempt to kick his crossbow out of his... I don't know if there's a disarm thing, but I don't have that anyways. So I will just do whatever you think.
Yeah, I would just say, just if you're just kicking him, just make a weapon skill roll. Technically there is a disarm maneuver, but he's just laying on the floor with a crossbow, and trying to kick it really hard away from him is not particularly difficult, I wouldn't think.
Okay. Oh, well, I missed.
All right.
Whoa.
Well, you run up and try to kick this crossbow,
He moved at the last second.
and now he's pointing it directly up at you. Sasha, what are you going to do?
Sasha will run in, and again, and I just looked up disarm, and hey, I rolled a 28, so I definitely succeed my attack, but instead of inflicting damage, I need to make an opposed agility test with him. And if I win, then he's Disarmed. And this time I got a 19.
Well, he got 31, which just fails.
Yay.
So, so you do disarm him and kick the crossbow out of his hands, which goes clattering across the floor and into one of the broken barrels.
No, we mean you no harm.
You Valentina's, aren't you? Must be.
Do I... do I look like... No, I can't fucking speak. No.
Hey, do I look like a Valantina?
Do I
Look at
look
me some
like-
spaghetti. Hey.
Yeah, that's exactly what he says.
Yeah.
But with
No.
a Tilean accent.
Not Valentina's, no. From Kislev.
Oh, yeah, you do sound like a Kislevite. Well, you look like a Tilean. You don't sound like one with your swarthy
No.
complexion.
Definitely not.
No, he is from Estalia.
Is that I was going to say, is that an Stallion accent?
Oh, yes.
Listen, what happened here?
Make a fellowship roll.
I'm not very fellowship. I have 32%. I rolled a 35. This is maddening. Okay.
That's pretty close. What do you think happened here? The bloody Valentinas came. Attack out of nowhere.
Ah, yes. I knew it was a cowardly attack. They caught you off guard.
Bastards.
Yes, what is point of raid? We come here looking for something that Schatzenheimer gang supposed to make delivery on, and never made delivery. We come here to repossess. Were they looking for something in particular, or did they just slay and ask no questions?
Oh, they're just a bunch of bloodthirsty bastards as far as I can tell. Because you failed your fellowship roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose you guys have a beef with each other.
Well, you could say that.
Have you been fighting over something, like territory or something?
Oh, well, we have skirmishes all the time, but we don't usually devolve into outright war like this.
Well, something must have triggered this.
Make a
This
fellowship
attack.
roll, Goonie, for Diego.
Oh, no, 93.
Alright, I'm talking to no fucking stallion.
Well, excuse me. I don't think you have much choice.
No, perhaps you go back to laying here and bleeding.
What?
You want us to put you out of your misery?
Actually, hold on. Let me give him a willpower test. Ooh, that's gonna be a 90. Okay, look, I'm pretty sure they had been looking for Kurt's gem.
Does Kurt Schatzenheimer have gem? And this man with weeping sore on face, is that him?
Yeah, he had some kind of gem. It's supposed to be magical or something. I know. I assume that must have been what they were looking for.
Do you know if they found it?
Well, they left, so
Yes.
possibly.
I'll give him a drink from my water skin.
Oh, thank you.
Can you move? Can you get out of here?
Well, he begins trying to stand up, and he looks a little shaky, but he does manage to get to his feet. Well, I'd say I've had worse, but I don't know if that's true. But I think I could probably get out of here.
Oh, you go. We will. This other doorway here. This way to Valantina section of Asylum.
Yeah. Go east through this, and he points at a corridor leading to the east. East through there, straight to the Valentina's area, and beyond that. What's that?
Beyond. Do you happen to know Valentina password by any chance? Suppose foolish question, but
I thought that was a very good question. I would not have remembered to ask that. We must know this password.
Would he know the Valentina's password? That is a good question. I'm going to give him a chance to know the Valentina's password, which is not specified in the module itself, but I think that is a thing that he might know.
because sometimes Valentina's write passwords on scraps of paper and drop
give
them.
And
Yes.
drop them if you chase them in a rooftop chase that you didn't get
Yes.
the opportunity to have.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna give him a good 35% chance to know the Valentina's password.
Yes.
That's gonna be Doc D10. But unfortunately, he rolls an 88. Oh, so unfortunately, I don't know. I mean, sometimes we hear things, but I haven't heard lately.
Oh yes, very well. You did good. You did good to try. Listen, you must go on your way, and these Schatzenheimer gang is no more. You are last one left. You are last man, sort of standing.
That's horrible. That's horrible. Well, thanks for the water, and sorry about almost shooting you. I thought
It's
you was
all right.
Valentina's, but
It's all right.
good
Yes.
luck. Finding your. You said you're looking for this gem, eh?
Yes, we are looking for Gem.
Yes.
If Kurt Schatzenheimer had made delivery as promised to Oldenhaller, none of this would have happened, you see. This is why crime does not pay.
Well, if you find it, just remember what happened to us after we got it. So, good luck.
He's okay. We have magic box.
Yes.
Box, magic box.
And so he shuffles off to the north, heading, you assume, for the exit that you just came in a few moments before. And
Right. That is door, Diego, to Valentina. If we go in, we don't know password. We must either bluff or fight.
Yes, I do hate to admit that I could pass for a Tilean.
Yes, you could.
It's somewhat swarthy,
Yes,
but,
perhaps you
I
say
don't know about it, how to get around this password thing.
maybe you say you are from Grisdenwald branch of Valentina's, and give fake password with much confidence. Maybe we bluff our way through before we have to fight. I have a feeling fight is inevitable, but if we can delay fight a little longer, it would be good.
I will do my best.
I am mute. I am your mute friend. I am mute. Of course, I don't even look remotely Tilean. I have like blonde hair. And,
your eyes are too far apart.
yes.
You look Kislevite.
Yes.
Okay, well, maybe you just look down
Yes.
all the time. And
We'll put on cloak. Here, put on hood of cloak. And then look down. And I wonder if I can even try to do a Tilean accent.
you could possibly persuade them that you're an albino.
Yes, I am albino. Yes. Well, there's only one thing to do, is go through door. We are now in the lion's den.
So, you head down the passageway leading east. And, it leads to another room, much in the same state as the rest you have visited thus far. Just broken furniture and blood splatter everywhere, and a pile of corpses. But in the eastern wall, there is a door, that is closed. And you see there is a bolt. It is, that could be bolted shut, but it is not. On your side, it is not bolted, but the door is closed.
Well,
The whole problem is they forgot the bolt door. You go first, since you are swarthy.
yes.
I will
I will-
now put hood on.
I will attempt to open the door.
I forgot to mention that the Valantina corpses in the first room had pendants with a fig leaf motif on them, which could potentially be.
Yes. Hey, remember the fig leaf motif on pendant on corpse we saw in another room? Maybe we run back there, take fig leaf pendant, wear around neck.
Yes, that will help.
Yes. Let's do that.
All right. So you don these fig leaf pendants and return to the closed door. And to open it, it is not barred, of course. And opening it reveals a short passageway which leads to another door which is closed. And painted upon the door is the fig leaf symbol.
Yes.
This is it.
This is it. All right. Now we knock and give password.
Okay. I shall knock.
Better to give very confident wrong password than stumble and fumble.
Mm-hmm.
So Diego's going to knock.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you knock, and you hear the sounds of shuffling coming from behind the door. And then a voice says, "What's the password?"
Sweet Donatella.
Say what?
Open up, it's me, Mario.
Mario?
Yeah, you know
17
me, it's
Marios.
Mario.
There are 17 Marios in the gang. Which one are you?
I'm Mario Luigi.
How come you don't know the
I'm
password,
expected.
Mario?
It was different where I come from.
Where you come from? Where you come from?
I come from Griswold.
Griswold, the Griswold of Valentinas. What are you
Yeah.
doing here in Nuln? Did you
Well,
come
come
for
on
the pizza?
It's my cousin's birthday.
The door opens, and there are three Valentinas standing there looking kind of confused. And you note that they immediately notice the pendants that you are wearing. So you're telling me you come all the way to Nona for your brother's birthday?
Yes,
Who
I'm
is your
right. My
brother?
cousin.
Your cousin? What's your cousin's name?
His name is Raffaello.
Make a fellowship roll.
Oh, 17.
Oh shit! Is he a Raffaello? Is Raffaello? Raffaello, is he a Valentina as well?
Oh, yes, sir.
And he live in Nuln?
Yes.
But I never heard of him.
Well, that is... He has several names. You know, you know we have many names.
Yeah, so that's true. We Tileans have, 17 names for some reason, but let me make a roll here real quick. Well, come on in. Why don't you can help us out. We've been we've been moving stuff around. Why don't you come with us and you can help? And,
okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, I'll nod vigorously because I'm still trying to avoid talking because Sasha doesn't know if he can pull off the accent.
Right. Well, they lead you into their little room that they had been in, apparently posted guard here, and into down a little hallway and into a much larger room, where there are a whole bunch of Valentinas in here, sort of packing chests and loading stuff onto carts. And as you enter, the guy who led you here says, "Hey, this is a Mario from Griswold. He come to help out." And
Hey.
a guy who looks like he's kind of in charge turns around and says, "Okay, come over here, and I need you to help load up all this stuff," he says, and he just points at all these various items laying about the room, and the other gang members are loading up, and I assume you are gonna try to blend in and just start loading these carts.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I keep try to practice my accent under my breath, trying to just in case I have to talk.
And so it's going to take some time to finish up this job you have been assigned, and during that time you can, if you would like to, attempt to converse with your coworkers.
Yeah, and I guess I don't have to do the accent. It's not like they don't ever probably hire enforcers or muscle maybe from other ethnic groups. But hey, Diego, ask them why they are packing in such a hurry.
Okay. Yeah, so while I'm helping out, I'll just turn to, the guy next to me, and I say, "What's the hurry? Why are you packing us so fast?"
Make a fellowship roll.
Oh, I got a 12, and I have a
Hey.
31.
Nice.
Oh, I see. You're new. You come new here from Griswold, but we got to get out of here, brother. We had a huge raid on the Schatzenheimers, and we got to. It's just very bad. It's very bad, and now cultists come to try, and it's just everything is going to hell. We got to get the hell out of here.
What do you say about the cultists?
Yes, the cultists. I think they might be chaos cultists of Nurgle. They come and now they invading.
Oh, that's very bad.
Yeah, so we got to get the fuck out of here. My Italian accent is getting increasingly bad as I continue to try to do it.
Oh, there's so many accents going around, and it's hard.
Yeah, and Sasha decided not to say anything. I was going to nod and make gestures like Harpo marks.
So why would the cultists be coming after you? Are they wanting something from you?
I think they want the stone.
Oh, the stone, yeah. The stone. Where is the stone? You have the stone.
I do not know what happened to it.
Where are we going to move to?
I don't know, but anywhere but here. We got to get out. We got to get out to the asylum and have some pizza.
Yes.
We'd like to apologize to our Italian listeners for
We have none. So
we have because we all know all you want to do is make a plate of spaghetti.
Yeah. You care about it's a ravioli.
Yes, have some ravioli on the day of my daughter's wedding. Hey.
God. Yeah, we know
Just
that's hugely horrible, but we're
Don't
stupid
make fun
Americans,
of.
so.
We're not making fun of Italians. We're making fun of Tileans.
Yeah.
It's true. And we're not actually
Just don't make fun of
anybody.
don't make fun of Bretonians though, because we have some Bretonian listeners.
I heard that all the Bretonians like to have sex with sheep.
It was frogs.
Perhaps it was frogs and I forgot. Anyway, well, it
really
seems like
only have sex with a frog about once. Didn't really work after that.
well, then you're just having sex with a dead frog.
Single use.
Yeah, single use.
Gross. So you seem to have somehow managed to persuade the Tileans that you are indeed Valentinas yourselves, and you do eventually help them get all this shit loaded into these carts. And
I want to try to pull Diego aside a little bit. Listen, Diego, obviously cultists come look for this ring. If they've not got it yet, maybe we find leader of Valentinos, take it before they do. See if you can find where leader is, what his name is.
It is exactly what I was thinking.
Good.
well, there are 4 exits from this room that you've been working in. One, obviously, to the west, which is where you came from. There's one to the north, and there are 2 to the east, one in the northernmost part of the eastern wall and one on the southernmost part of the eastern wall.
I'm going to ask that guy I was talking to. I'm going to say,
Tell him you want to pay your respects.
yeah. A fellow Tilean, I wanted to ask you, where is your leader? We'd like to meet him and give our respects to him.
I nod vigorously.
Oh, you looking for Emilio?
Yes, where can we find Emilio?
Well, I don't think you want to be bothered, but if you want to go and attempt to pay respects, he's I think he's in his room there to the north.
I'll start.
Thank you so much.
I'll start moving in that direction. As we get in, see him get a ring or a gem that used to be on the ring, and get out before we must tangle with the cultist.
Oh, yes, I agree.
Yes.
So you guys head off down this corridor to the north, and you find yourselves in a well-lit room. It's got a lantern suspended from the ceiling, and another lantern sitting on this desk, and the walls are decorated with stolen street signs and trophies and whatnot, and actually they have wanted posters of various Valantina gang members framed and hanging on the walls.
They're proud of him.
Yeah. And but behind the desk, there is a sort of heavily built and expensively dressed Tilean, with immaculately oiled hair and a scarred face. And he's got a little pistol crossbow, and he's just kind of twirling it around his fingers. And as you walk in the room, he kind of looks up and squints at you, notes your pendants, and says, "I don't think you're from around here, but
No,
you must
we are not from around here.
you must
No.
be okay if they let you come this far, huh?"
See.
Yes, sir.
Well, I tell you this, the boss does not want to be disturbed. What do you need?
Oh, well, we were hoping just to see the boss man and give our respects to him.
And the secret information.
Mm,
Or his ears only.
Oh, is that right? What kind of information you got?
Information from Kislev branch of Valentina's. Very important.
The Kislev branch of Valentina's, huh?
Yes, very new. Vital information. His ears only. Only for Emilio. He'd be very disappointed if we tell him you'll not let us in.
Make a fellowship test.
Okay, once again, my fellow... Oh, no, it is 32. I rolled a 32. I was thinking my fellowship is a 31, and I rolled a 32. And it is literally... I rolled exactly on it.
Well, you know... I might be able to arrange something if we could do maybe a little transaction or something. He says, it's like holding out a hand, not knowing you have absolutely no money.
We'll give this lovely two-hand axe to you. Beauty, no? Because I have no intention of letting him keep it, obviously. But we'll give this beautiful two-hand axe. Handcraft. Very lovely.
Handcraft axe. Let me... He takes out his hands and...
Gift from your brothers in Kislev branch of Valentina's.
Okay, well, you can see the boss, but you better knock first. He said he was going to be praying.
Okay. Now, I still have a sword and a dagger, but I will want to go get that back. Frankly, I don't even know if there's room enough in this fucking asylum for me to be swinging that two-handed axe around anyway. But,
I don't know how you people use those cumbersome weapons anyway.
It's mostly for show. It has great impact on first blow. Yes.
Yes, I can
That's
see it
high
as
quality.
a powerful force.
Yes. But, mostly for killing bears. But, anyway. Yeah, we'll, let's go ahead and enter Emilio's chambers.
Well, you were asked to knock first, as the boss was supposed to be praying.
It will gently rap.
Yeah.
So you knock on the door.
Yes.
And you don't hear any response. And the man you had been talking to immediately turns around and gets a sort of worried look in his eye. And he walks up and knocks even louder and says, Boss, hey boss, open up. And he immediately puts his shoulder into it. And I drop my fucking dice on the floor. Alright, well, he puts his shoulder into it, but is unable to get it to budge. Hey, can I get some help here? He says.
Yes, we have much experience with stuck doors. Watch this.
Yes, you have to really ram it.
You got to shove it. Yes. Yeah, I will back up. I'll back up 2 yards and then hurl myself at the door.
Alright, roll a d10 and add your strength bonus.
Hey, that's going to be a 13. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good, and in fact, it is good enough to completely blow the door open.
Will not pay for this door like was forced to last time.
But I think it might be a little early, but I think we might just leave the contents of the room for the next episode.
Oh, cliffhanger. Okay.
Bit of one, yeah.
Yes, okay.
That seemed like a pretty decent stopping point, and it's
Yes.
about halfway. So I think We can probably get through the rest in one more, but it might take two. I guess we shall wait and see.
We'll see. And if you're listening at home, why don't you just send us an email and let us know if you want us to play more Warhammer. And what's our email again, Colin?
It's GooniesWorldThePodcast@gmail.com. Oh, yeah.
All right. And we will see you next week then.
Until next time.